Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Kyle, what do you have for 3 things we need to know?
This could be huge, like historic. The Federal Trade Commission is set to take Meta to trial. And they're accusing Mark Zuckerberg of creating a social networking monopoly through years of anti-competitive product. Now, if a judge rules on the side of the FTC, Meta, which owns Facebook, could be forced to sell off Instagram and WhatsApp. A lot of people are speculating that this is why Zuckerberg has made efforts to form an alliance with President Trump in hopes that maybe he could stop this or help with this situation. But this is going to be very interesting to see what happens, because if they have a monopoly, they can't have all of those huge social media apps. And then someone new, I guess, will own Instagram and WhatsApp. I'm not sure. That will be, or could potentially be, like I said, historic. So several brewing companies have entered the cannabis industry with non-alcoholic beer infused with THC. Just in time for 420. You can bring it to your Easter celebrations, I guess. They advertise it by saying, in social drinking occasions or end of the day unwinding after the kids are asleep, a low dose of THC brings you right to that special floaty place without trading, feeling good, and having fun for a hangover. The cannabis-infused booze-free brews contain about 3 to 5 grams of THC. Where they are legal, they're about $20 for a 6-pack. Turns out the key to a successful marriage may be money, in the sense that you two are aligned about it. They found couples who are overly focused on money tend to communicate less effectively about finances and are actually less satisfied in their marriages. However, couples who share similar money-related beliefs tend to have better financial communication, which may benefit their relationship overall. Just says, financial attitudes, you better, it's good to, Peyton, when you're in the position you are with Kadeem, before you're married, discuss the finances. Have those uncomfortable conversations and make sure you're on the same page, because it could be the key to the longevity of your relationship in the future.
You know what's funny about that? Is that sometimes I look back at how lucky I am in life with certain things, pretty much my whole life. But when it comes to relationships, like my wife, not once did we ever talk about finances. Do you ever talk about politics? We ever talk about religion? Or do we ever talk about how to raise our kids? Do you know what I mean? And I think I lucked out in all those categories.
Because you just immediately aligned.
It just happened, without ever.
But could you imagine if those things weren't aligned?
I know. I can't imagine that. I can't. It blows my mind, So to have that conversation, my advice would be, don't have it. See what happens.
What could go wrong?
Not all of us have dumb luck like John
I know.
Jay.
Dumb luck is right. It's like I Forrest Gumped my way into an okay relationship.
Totally. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Now, on the heels of your other story, you guys, I was telling you guys how a week ago I tried some gummies, right, to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Some marijuana gummies with THC. Mm-hmm. So there were 5 milligrams, and then Peyton got me some that are 10 milligrams. So I decided to try it Saturday night.
Ooh, because you don't have to get up on a Sunday for a show.
Exactly.
And
how do they work?
It was terrible. They didn't work at all.
Oh, my gosh.
I took a 10 milligram. The only thing that I could think of that was at all different, but it just might have been my mind. I took it. I waited 45 minutes. Nothing happened. I decided to go to sleep. So I put my CPAP mask on. I closed my eyes to go to sleep. And the animation in my dream was fantastic. So I could only think that, I was like, this animation is better than Pixar. And I was like, is that the weed? But wait a minute, it's not like a hallucinogenic. So maybe it's just my mind making up this dream, and it's a really cool dream, but I'm thinking it's the weed. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It's a really good I was like, I'm going to put Pixar out of business.
Did you sleep well, though? Did your sleep score?
No, my sleep was terrible.
no.
You might need to take more than a 10 milligram. Because
Don't tell him that.
Don't do that.
I would take a 10 milligram, and you're a bigger human than
You're
I
also
am.
immune, probably, too.
No.
You need to take.
But it works for you.
It works for me.
I did
My
nothing.
dad takes like 3 of them, if that says anything. Of the one, because the ones I gave you are the same ones I get my dad.
So you take 3 of them, and then you just kind of wait. Do you start to feel anything? Because, I mean, my point was I wanted to go to sleep.
You don't need to wait and feel the effects. Just go to bed.
Right. So, but what I want is I want to take it and go to sleep and wake up 9 hours later. But what happens is I wake up 3 or 4 times. I'm like, oh, this gummy doesn't work. And if I don't take the gummy, it's the same thing. Except yesterday, I felt a little like, oh, I need to go take a sauna and get this weed out of my system.
Oh, really? You felt
You felt
groggy?
groggy?
I felt like I don't feel like doing
Interesting.
anything. Yeah. So anyway, that was my 2 cents on the weed.
That's a good update.
Yeah.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.